Hey everyone, it's a Simplistic Witch here, and today I'm going to be doing the 16 Witchy Questions tag created by Ravenflower. But before I get into that, I want to thank everybody for watching my last video and everybody who left such nice comments, and just everybody who watched and everybody who supported me, continuing this YouTube channel. It really means a lot because, at the end of the day, you don't have to do any of it. You do it because you want to, and I really appreciate that. And I want to give a special thanks to the Scientist Witch. He has helped me tremendously since I started my YouTube channel, and he has encouraged me to keep making videos, and he just has given me tons of advice, and I probably wouldn't be making videos the way I am if it wasn't for him. So I want to thank him directly. So thank you, Scientist Witch. And let's get into the video. So I have all the questions written down. So the first question is, sorry about that, my dogs are barking, so I had to, have them calm down before I was able to make this video. Okay, anyways, like I was saying, do you have a witchy name, and how did you come by it? I don't really have a witchy name. I mean, Simplistic Witch is my YouTube name, but I don't really consider it my YouTube name. I like going by Miguel, I like going by my actual name, so, nope, I don't have a witchy name. Okay, the second question. Where are you located? What brought you to that area? Or were you born there? I live in upstate New York, in the town of Syracuse, the city of Syracuse. And I've always lived here. I've never moved around. I've always lived in the area I lived in, and always lived in the house I lived in. So, yep. Question 3. Do you wear a special amulet or jewelry for spell work? I actually do. I wear these mala beads that I got from Etsy. Where's the camera? There you go. Yep, these are the mala beads I wear, and I wear them during meditation. I wear them during meditation and all my spell work and anything having to do with my spirituality or my craft, or anything having to do with my spirituality and my craft. Question 4. What is your favorite space or place? It's actually nothing. My favorite space or place is not on nothing in this physical world. It's it's a place I go to when I'm in meditation and when I'm doing astral travel. It's this place that I kind of created in my mind during a guided meditation. I listened to during the beginning of my spiritual path. I listened to this guided meditation, and I really liked the place that had me in vision, and it's my place I go to during meditation anywhere, and during my astral travel. So that's my favorite place to be, for sure. I really like going there, and I'm always exploring new places in that astral world that I didn't explore before, and like everything that I have created, everything that I have manifested, and I really like going there. It's my favorite place to go to, for sure. Okay, number 5. What is your favorite stone or crystal for magical workings? My favorite stone or crystal would definitely have to be black tourmaline. Black tourmaline is my favorite. It's actually my favorite crystal to use because it absorbs negative energy and it turns into positive energy, and I just really like it. It really fits well with my aesthetic, and it's just a really nice crystal. I've always liked, and I always felt really good energy coming from it, and I've always enjoyed it. And it's also the very first crystal I had made. I really got in. It's the first crystal I got, and also this actually used to be a necklace. It used to be a wire necklace, a silver wire necklace, but I forgot to take it out of my pocket one day before I did the wash, and it broke. So now I'm only left with this piece of black tourmaline, but I always keep it placed on top of my tarot cards to protect it. So yeah, black tourmaline is my favorite crystal to work with. Question 6. How long have you been practicing, and how did you come to your path? How long have I been practicing for? In my last video, I answered this question, but I'll answer it again. I've been in my path since last August, so, in a couple months, it's going to be a year, so I'm very excited for that. I'm very excited for it to come up to, the anniversary for starting my path. So, yep, almost a year, but since last August. And I also came to this path. The first thing that really started me going further inside my path is Mandy C's one of Mandy C's videos I started watching, and that's what really got me interested in exploring Wicca and my craft. The video was called Elemental Magic, and that's the first witchy video I've ever seen on YouTube, and any video I've ever seen where there was an actual modern day witch. So that got me really into it. Okay, the next question is, do you have a deity, god, or goddess, and how did you connect with them? Right now I only have a deity goddess. I do have a god, but you know, like I said in my last video, my god really symbolizes the masculine energy of the universe, and I also use the sun to symbolize my god, since I don't have a specific deity that I really connect with as my god yet. But hopefully down the road I will be able to find my god and start working with him. But the gods I work with is Calliope, the goddess of elegance, and the muse of epic poetry. And I first discovered her because I when trying to find my goddess and god, I saw the word muse a lot, and I just kept on seeing the word muse, muse, muse everywhere. So I did some further research and I found the 9 muses. And the first one that really connected with me was Calliope. And you know what I mean? The way I feel when I work with her is like no other feeling that I've ever felt ever. So I just really connected with her, and I knew she was a goddess for me. So that's how I picked Calliope to be my goddess. And in a way, she really chose me. I feel like, you know, she really sent signs to really signal that she wanted to work with me, that she was interested in helping me begin my practice and furthering my spiritual path. Question 8. What is your favorite incense or smudge? My favorite smudge is Palo Santos, which is definitely my favorite. I love the smell of it. I love how it opens up a space and makes the face feel very open. And I love how the smell lingers for a couple of days. I just love it so much. And that's why I use every time for smudging. I've used California White Sage before, but I've only used it a couple times, and you know, it's messy, and I just connect with Palo Santos more. I really like Palo Santos a lot. And my favorite incense is lavender incense. I have a really good amount of incense, but my favorite incense to use is definitely lavender incense. Question 9. Have you ever had to clear a space of a negative entity? Nope, I have never had to clear a space of a negative entity, only of negative energy. So that's that. Question 10. What is your favorite witchy show or movie? Okay, for this question, I cannot just pick one because I have at least 3 that are my favorite, and not all of them are exactly shows about witches, but the concept is very psychic and very, very witchy, even though it's not specifically about witches, you know? Number 1 is The Magicians. The Magicians is my favorite witchy show, and the funny thing about The Magicians is it kind of wasn't really that interesting to me to begin with. You know, I tried to watch it one time and I didn't really get into it, but the second time I tried to watch it, I got really, really, really into it, and I love that show. I love that show so much, so much. And the second one is what show is it called? Oh yeah, Sense8. Sense8. I love Sense8 so much. Every episode makes me cry my eyes out. And not because it's sad, really, but because the concept of it, of people coming together from all over the world and having a goal to help each other out and really connecting on a deeper level. And I just really like the concept of the show, and that's what really gets to me and really what I love about the show Sense8. I love that show so much. And my third one is The OA. The OA is also a show that makes me cry a lot, but not as much as Sense8. The OA is a really, really, really good show. It's about, if you haven't heard of it yet, it's about a girl who goes missing and she's blind. But when she comes back, she's not blind anymore. So, you know, that's as much as I can really tell you without spoiling it. But, you know, if you're going to go watch, if you're looking for a witchy show, I definitely recommend one of those 3. Question 11. What do you do to help raise energy before spell work? My favorite way to help me raise energy before spell work is listening to my favorite music. My favorite music is indie folk. I love indie folk music, so I usually listen to some indie folk or some type of piano music, because I love listening to piano music during my meditations. So probably music definitely to help me raise energy. Question 12. Do you see yourself helping others magically? Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what yet, but I definitely want to help somebody magically, you know what I mean? And maybe not specifically magically, but really spiritually, you know, like maybe performing some guided meditations or something, you know. I really do want to help people as far as spirituality goes. What is your preferred form of divination? My preferred form of divination is tarot. I love tarot cards. That's my preferred method for sure. And I also have runes. I do use runes here and there, and I also use a pendulum too. But my favorite is definitely tarot. And I'll show you my very first tarot cards I ever gotten. This is a case for it. I got this tarot card deck on Etsy. And I don't remember the name of the tarot cards, so I'll put the name of it in the description, and I'll link where you can buy them too. But these are my very first tarot cards I've ever gotten. That's the backside of them, obviously. I really love the design. This design in the back of them really got me connected because I love it. It's kind of like what's it called? It's kind of like what's it called? Sacred geometry, but not. It reminds me of a lot of sacred geometry. And I'll show you a couple of the cards it has. That one. That one. And there's a couple of the cards there. Okay, next question, which is question 14. What element do you work with the most? I would say I work with all the elements equally. I'm trying to think about which one I think I use the most, but you know, sometimes I use water, sometimes I use only air and fire, sometimes I only use specific ones, but to really sum it up, I really use them all equally, but separately, you know what I mean? I use them all separately sometimes, but to really sum it up, I pretty much use them all equally. Question 15. If you threw a party, which of the YouTube witches would you invite? Off the top of my head, the names I can remember, and people that I think I really connect well with, is the Scientist Witch. He's definitely somebody I would definitely invite to a party if I had to pick only YouTubers. Scientist Witch. Snow Orchid. I really love her channel. I love her aesthetic. I love her channel. I love her content. She, you know, I really like what she's doing on YouTube. Moody Thursday. Moody Thursday is one of the people who helped me learn more about Wicca. I watched her Wicca 101 series as well as many other Wicca 101 series on YouTube. But you know, I really like her content, and her content is really informational, and she has a lot of free content, like a lot of free documents that she offers to really help you study on specific different things within Wicca and within spirituality. So I really like Moody Thursday, and I would definitely invite her. And also Mandy C. I really like her videos. I also got her book, Eclectic Wicca, which has really helped me learn more about, you know, eclectic Wicca. But yeah, I would invite her, and who else? Dragon Feather. I would also invite Dragon Feather. I really like her content too. I love that she works with cannabis and, you know, does cannabis magic. I'm all for that. So I would probably invite her too. Who else? Oh, and Anya. Yesterday I did my very first live show with the Scientist Witch, Anya, Earthly Alchemy, and Rowan. I think his name is Rowan Wood. And I did my very first live show with them yesterday on Anya's channel, and I had so much fun talking with them and, you know, just chatting up about random things here and there. And I was a little quiet to start off with, but once the time went by, I got talking more and more. So if you want to, I'll put the link for that as well in the description so you can see that live show that I did yesterday. And the last question is, what are your witchy goals for the new year? My witchy goals for the new year. Well, during the, you know, when the new year did happen, I really wanted to focus on transparency. And what I mean by transparency, I want people to be able to see what I'm truly about and what truly matters to me, and I really want to be transparent when it comes to, like, what really matters to me and what I want to focus within my path and who I am as a person, as well as being able to really understand people better. You know, that's another thing which comes with transparency is being able to understand people better and understand their problems and seeing things from their perspective instead of my own perspective. So that's something I've really been trying hard to really focus on, is being transparency, and I think I've been very successful with that so far this year, and I've really been enjoying that. So that's all the witchy questions. So this is my second YouTube video. I think it went way more better than my last one. But I hope you enjoyed it, and blessed be. See you guys.